there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later, to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business. Like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
Time to get you briefed.
An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap.
I have to say, the Commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost Imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the Commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Y-wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes...
With the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding our Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure. Still, better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing, the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jace won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later. You think the Empire built this listening post just to help him find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy.
Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. 5, give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away.
Excellent!
What? It's a raid! Alert time patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them. Great work, 5.
I'm taking fire! Shields are disabled!
Impressive. Enemies locked on.
Dish destroyed, nice job.
Well done. Nice bombing.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
Looking good out here, team.
Joining formation.
I got no shields.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup. We needed that dish. You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, 5. Those Imperials are on their own.
105. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today. Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post. All right, 5. Form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
Watch out. They're tailing you.
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station. Fly into the trench, give them hell. I'm in formation.
Blast that trench, 5.
Okay, coming your way with a resupply. You're good now.
Get that rebel bomber away from our thermals.
You heard the droid. Got one on my tail.
Fine. Hit the trench again. Shields at 0.
They're after the thermal system.
If you need a resupply, just holler. I've lost my shields. I gotcha. There you go. I've lost control. We got a lot more ties inbound. Our Corvette is taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, 5.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
I'm with you. Thank God. The Empire's
opened a massive vent on the listening post.
The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea.
TIE interceptors coming our way. Vent taking fire.
Vanguard 5, we need you at the vent.
Let's get some fire on that.
Heads up, I got eyes on ties.
Attack that.
Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage.
Fine, get in the vent and blast that core.
They really hate our Corvette.
There's always more.
Scratch one.
More Imperial fighters inbound.
Come on, 5. I want to see you do this.
The Empire's all over the Corvette.
Come on, 5. The Corvette can't take this. This is our last chance to protect it.
Enemy down.
No, they destroyed the Corvette. Complete the mission. For them. All right, 5. Get in there and fly carefully.
We all believe in you, 5.
Enemies locked onto me.
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Drop your bombs, 5.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, 5.
Quick! The vent is closing.
Go, go, go!
All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
I love watching Imperial stuff burn. I really do. Great work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step. All I'm saying is, instead of blowing up that listening post, we should have commandeered it. Imagine the kind of fun we could have had messing with the Imperials. Or the credits we could make.
As your squad leader, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that.
Come on, Gunny. You telling me the New Republic couldn't use more intel? And you know war ain't cheap.
Actually, that's a good point. I guess once you steal a Star Destroyer, everything Imperial starts to look tempting.
You know, we used to be rebels. We turned into a legit republic, and suddenly we all gotta stay on the straight and narrow.
The commander's lining up a trap for Teresa Carroll. That's not enough of a con for you?
In the old days, I'd trick her for everything but a pair of boots to stand in. But I guess this'll do.
Well, when he's right, he's right. Now, how about we get some actual work done?
Command personnel. Intelligence reports have...
First, congratulations. Because you captured the Star Destroyer Victorum, our Starhawk prototype has been completed ahead of schedule. But the Empire does not know that. They believe it's still under construction. Teresa Carroll will keep hunting Project Starhawk until it's destroyed, and we've been assigned to stop her. So, using that decoy message I sent, we're going to set up an ambush. The false intel stated that you're protecting a shipment of Magnite crystals essential to completing the Starhawk. With this bait, we'll draw Teresa and the Overseer deep into the Xavian Abyss, a highly volatile area of space. Here is where we set our trap. Don't worry about the convoy. It's empty and droid piloted. However, that does mean you'll need to clear any obstructions from its path. Vanguard, I want you to defend that convoy with everything you've got. We need to make this look good. Your destination is this bottleneck. There, the Starhawk will be waiting to disable the Overseer, and hopefully, capture Teresa. Now, it might sound simple, but nothing is simple in the Xavian Abyss. Brace yourselves.
If Lyndon's right, this plan could knock Teresa Carroll off our tail. Sooner the better, if you ask me. Lyndon's convinced himself that he's put us in danger. I can't make him focus on the bigger picture while Teresa's still in it. The commander's a smart man, but everyone has someone who can push their buttons. I wonder if we can push hers, too. We'll give Teresa a harmless convoy to follow, play this out, and see just how far we can lead her. It's all about playing the long game. When the Empire occupied Mon Cala, I learned how to string Imperials along. If you seem harmless, people underestimate you. I spent a lot of time around Imperials, playing the dumb alien. A bartender, a sweeper, someone safe. Next day, the rebellion would know everything I'd overheard. It wasn't easy, but I learned to stay patient and wait for opportunities. Remember, the Xavian Abyss is no place for the faint-hearted. And Teresa knows a few tricks of her own. Keep your eyes and ears open, all right?
And Starhawk's crew.
More than ready. I selected the crew personally based on their expertise and experience. They've been training for months.
That's good. I appreciate your support on this, General.
It's a good plan, Lyndon. Just be careful. I know you have a past with the Overseer's captain. Don't let it cloud your judgment.
One moment, General. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Your squadron is waiting.
Pilots on deck. Mechanics secure all lines.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him. Of course, the key to a good con is selling it. And going into the Xavian Abyss, well, either you're too naive to know better, or you think it's worth the risk. Like, say, stopping a Starhawk from being finished. Teresa Carroll's risking the Abyss just for the chance to destroy some Magnite crystals. Ain't she in for a surprise? I'm kind of excited to see our Starhawk tackle Teresa's flagship. All those engineers worked their tails off to get it finished. That's one good thing about this new Republic. We're finally punching at the same weight as the Empire. One way or another, this is gonna be a show.
I've heard tales of the Xavian Abyss. They say it's swallowed entire fleets without a trace. Sending our brand new Starhawk in there is quite the gamble. Commander Jades must have complete faith in its builders. And in us, of course. We'll be the ones making this ruse work, after all. I took the liberty of studying the Starhawk's blueprints. It's not just another capital ship. It's a defense against Imperial fleets. Every spare inch is packed with lasers and munitions, but what really caught my eye was the tractor beam. If I understood the blueprints, the Starhawk's tractor beam is 10 times more powerful than that of a Star Destroyer. It's incredible. The Magnite crystals they use in the Starhawk's tractor beam are quite rare. I think they salvaged a few from the Star Destroyer we captured. My family spent an exorbitant amount of credits sourcing Magnite crystals. It's so gratifying to see them go to a good cause. Let's put our new Starhawk through its paces, shall we?
You got your choice of fighters for this mission. An X-Wing, Y-Wing, or A-Wing. They've all got pros and cons. Check the schematics and let me know what'll suit you.
As you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the dangers of the Xavian Abyss.
Yeah. Look at that lightning.
And we got word that Teresa Carroll has taken the bait. Her flagship overseer is closing in. Good luck, Vanguard. Protect that convoy. And see you on the other side.
Oh, you can feel it, right? Chaos on every side. We don't belong here.
I'd hate to see what does.
Hey, what happens once the Starhawk disables the Overseer?
The same as the Victorum, I expect. Board it, lock its systems, and take the crew prisoner.
I don't know, Grace. I can't imagine Teresa Carroll coming along quietly. I hate these clouds. Who knows what's out there?
We know what's out there. A Star Destroyer with a captain who wants us dead.
Real helpful. Thanks, Gunny. The convoy's droid autopilot ain't smart enough to steer through these asteroids.
Then let's blast them a path.
Wait, look. A Star Destroyer. Or what's left of one.
I'd say it's been here a long while.
You'd think this would discourage Teresa Carroll.
To someone like her, that wreckage ain't a warning. It's one more insult.
Look lively, Vanguard. Imperial ships are on radar.
Scouts. Perfect. The boss's plan is working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it. Taking damage here. On your way. Got one. One down.
I caught those ties
You think they know there's no magnite?
Got a tail.
Enemy is destroyed.
Hit it.
Take that!
Taking damage. Deflector shields are down.
Let's get some fire on that.
Got one.
You heard the droid. He got one on my tail.
Here I am.
Love that.
I'm in their sights!
Let's get some fire on that.
One down!
I'm with you.
Time bomb. They'll blast that convoy apart. Get them!
I'm in formation.
We got ties closing on the convoy!
Attack that.
Enemy is destroyed. Get the TIE bombers.
Hit it.
Right here and ready to go. Target destroyed.
Locked on.
Bombers are toast! Now hit the fighters! Take that!
Going into formation.
Let's get some fire on that.
We push them back. Let's keep going.
I repeat. Vanguard, the Imperials stand the convoy, but the Overseer's still on approach. You must have stopped the ties before they could transmit that scan. Vanguard?
Signal's breaking up. Let's push on.
The ambush point is this way. Ready? Let's go. There it is. The Overseer. Finally. We've drawn it in.
Nobody panic. This is the plan. Defend the convoy and keep luring the Overseer to the ambush point.
How could you challenge an Imperial Star Destroyer? If we don't destroy the asteroids, the Overseer will catch the convoy.
Guess Teresa decided to handle this convoy herself. I got the cold sweat on my neck.
Stay focused.
I am. I'm very focused on the Star Destroyer right behind me.
nowhere to go. Launch fighters! More Imperial fighters! Check behind!
Gotta take out those bombers! Taking fire!
Hit it.
Got an enemy locked on!
Hit! Blasted tractor beam.
Good. More Imperial fighters! Check behind! Focus on the bombers!
Got an enemy locked on!
Going into formation.
Enemies on your tail! I'm under fire! That's an enemy locked on! I'm with you. There! That's the bottleneck the boss mentioned.
Lyndon James to Vanguard. We have you on radar. Keep going. We're almost in range.
Yep. You're locking on. That's a hit. Get the last of the fighters.
Vanguard, the Overseer is targeting you. I need more time. Distract Teresa while we charge the tractor beam. And stay alive.
The Overseer's right in turbo laser range.
Try to focus on the ties. The Starhawk will handle the Overseer.
If we can make it to the bottleneck in time.
We will. We just have to push forward.
Taking out the fighters one by one should be very distracting.
Captain Carroll to Vanguard Squadron. This is a futile gesture. You have nowhere to go, and I have no interest in prisoners. Enemy fighter is locked on.
Enemies all over me.
Tractor beam is charging. 34%.
Stay strong. We fly for the New Republic.
Okay back there, buddy.
That left a dent. They got a lock on me.
What's wrong, Teresa? Can't hit something that ain't a helpless convoy?
Tractor beam's at 61%.
Lost my shields.
Tractor beam at 87%. Ready to trap.
Enemy is persistent.
Hey, cut it out!
Seems they've locked on.
Enemy's tailing ya.
Fire tractor beam on my mark. We're ready. Vanguard, withdraw through the bottleneck to a safe position. You brought this on yourself, Teresa. Now!
The scan worked, Titan. That convoy's navicomputer had the sector and system we've been looking for.
We've got them right where we want them.
immediate hyperspace jump. We can't jump that fast. We could end up in the middle of a star or worse.
Stay and we die for sure. Move!
Works. Tossed the Overseer around like a loath rat.
Good. Lousy Imperials deserve payback, with interest.
Shall we just build a Death Star and get it over with?
Oh, come on, Grace. We're still the good guys. Anyhow, we won, right? Wherever they jumped, no ship's coming back from that.
Let's hope so.
Where are we?
Outer Rim, Remetic System, Grid L42.
Scramble fire crews. Get a distress call to the nearest Imperial station.
Haha! There's an old munitions depot in this system, Captain. Run by a Colonel Grom. Must be our lucky day.
Make the call. This isn't over, Vanguard.
So, you jump to my territory, uninvited, then demand my supplies?
Colonel Graal, the Starhawk project is within our grasp. All I need is repairs and proper munitions.
No. The Emperor assigned me to this depot. I decide how its resources are used. As of this moment, that includes your Star Destroyer. Consider yourself reassigned.
The Overseer was sent on this mission by Admiral Sloane herself.
Admiral Sloane isn't here, Captain. I have rebel guerrillas to deal with. And now, so do you. Grom out.
He wants us to fight rebels. All right. We'll protect his depot, and if his munitions get lost in the crossfire, well, lucky for us.
Man, regulations specifically forbid this.
I will not be beaten by Vanguard, grandstanding imbeciles, or anyone else.
Please, not judgment.
It's just fine. Call in Titan Squadron. Now!
Could we talk? Well, that could have gone better. I never expected that cobbled-together battleship to be more dangerous than the Xavian Abyss. Those dockyard coordinates almost cost us the Overseer. Look at this place. The deck below is even worse. And did you hear? We're not being given the munitions we need to strike back. No wonder Captain Carroll's furious. We'll get through this. Think of Battle Group Echelon after the skirmish at Marasy. Supply lines cut, their admiral's flagship captured. But they rallied. They fended off the enemy, made repairs in hostile territory, and launched a daring rescue. And when they were ready, they returned to crush the rebels under heel. There's always a way to win. The captain summoned us. Let's not test her patience.
Local rebel forces are preparing to attack Colonel Graum's munitions depot. You'll patrol the area in preparation for the attack, and keep the depot safe. Graum is a fool, but his assets belong to the Empire, therefore they belong to us. During your patrol, Titan III will secretly search the station, its freighters, and cargo shuttles for beradium. This explosive material will be a valuable tool against the Starhawk. Tag the beradium, and LT-514 will retrieve it remotely. While Graum is kept busy by the rebel attack, escort the beradium to the Overseer for safekeeping. According to the Colonel, these 3 towers hold large munition stockpiles and will be the rebels' priority targets. It's a powder keg. If we lose the towers, we lose the depot, and the Overseer will be defenseless. Remember, as long as repairs are still underway, we can't afford to engage the Republic. Secure the beradium, halt the rebel assault, and then we can leave the Remetic system. You're on your own, Titan Squadron. Let's do this right.
I owe you and the rest of Titan.
All he likes, but I will not allow him to jeopardize our mission. This depot has everything we need to annihilate the Starhawk. Graum may be an obstacle, but he's not our enemy. We will do our duty to protect Imperial assets. Go. Prepare your ship.
It never fails. Bureaucratic bastards like Colonel Graum are always in the way. My brothers died on a rebel raid with the 181st that never should have happened. I blame the Imperial Senator, who pushed for that doomed mission just as much as I blame the rebels who fired the torpedoes. Pick any military disaster, and you'll always find some bantha-brained bureaucrat was behind it. Captain Carroll is making the right call with this mission. Let's go.
This routine is familiar. We've suffered. We're damaged. Broken, even. But it's not the end. Never is. Next steps are simple. We heal up, find Vanguard, then take revenge. The first crash was hardest. Had to relearn breathing, walking. Saw my cockpit in nightmares. Wasn't personal. The rebels shot me down. My wingmate returned fire. But pain is personal. My team deserved my best. The Empire demanded it. So, step by step, I conquered pain. I rose. I flew. Nadiri's ahead. Until then, surviving is revenge. Let's fix this.
Captain Carroll has assigned you a TIE Interceptor. This machine is built to cut down enemy fighters, and that's what you do best.
Titan is outbound.
Colonel Ground, I've ordered Titan Squadron to patrol the area in preparation of the enemy attack.
Good. My munitions depot is as valuable as it is volatile. I expect you to defend it with your lives.
Titan Squadron, split up and patrol the depot. Find the Baradium before any rebels arrive.
Copy, Gray. Titan 3, follow me. Control towers are operational. Don't let the rebels destroy all three. Nobody survives that chain reaction.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Shen. Which I know you do.
Wonder how many of our outposts survived. Could be more resources out there. Research, weapons, medical. Final tower is clear. No sign of the rebels yet.
Grom has several ships in the area. Target and scan them to locate the Baradium.
Titan 3, split up and find it. Scanning freighter. Titan 3, do the same. No Baradium. Any luck?
That freighter doesn't have Baradium, but I'm detecting concussion missiles. Heavy ion cannons and plasma bombs as well.
Think of what we could have accomplished at Endor with these supplies.
Come on, Titan 3. Got a plan. During the Jabez incursion, our forces used Baradium, moved it with Zeta-class cargo shuttles. If Grom has Baradium, he might be doing the same. We used Baradium strikes to drive the rebels out of hiding at Jabez. But it didn't flush the rebels out. It incinerated them. Here they are.
That's it. Baradium. I'm tracing its signature across the depot now.
Titan Squadron, regroup.
Forming up on your position.
Excellent. We'll secure the Baradium during the enemy raid.
We're ready for them.
Titan, we have rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
Right on time.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers.
Kill those bombers, Titan.
destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse.
Tower 1 has been targeted.
I'm here, let's go. You see it? Take it out.
I'm under attack! They're done for.
Tower 3 has been targeted.
We're with you.
Thank me later.
I want that dog.
Look! More enemy fighters!
I'm in position. Careful, enemy's tailing.
Take it out.
Rebels headed for Tower 2.
My whole...
Titan, we have Rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
Right on time.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers. Kill those bombers, Titan.
I think they're shooting at me.
Remember, if they destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse. They're going for Tower 1. Tower 3 has been targeted.
My hull has taken a beating.
Thank me later.
Enemy fighters are targeting Tower 1.
In formation and ready. You see it? Take it out.
Enemy's behind you.
I'm on your way.
Look! More enemy fighters. Titan, Rebel ships are targeting Tower 2. The enemy has targeted Tower 2.
Lucky I was here.
We're with you. I'm hit. Impressive.
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives. Tower 1 has been targeted.
You're welcome.
Tower 2.
Textbook shooting.
Let me reload. I'm in position. You see it? Take it out.
Tower 1 has been targeted.
Stand by. Reloading. Tower destroyed. Titans, do not lose another.
fighters coming out of hyperspace.
Is that a corvette?
Focus fire on the rebel corvette.
Then kill its polar escort.
How dare you!
Titan, rebel ships are targeting Tower 2.
I want that gone. They destroyed a tower. If more fall, we fail. Finish them off! I want that gone. Take down the corvette! Lucky I was here.
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives.
Take it out. You let the rebels destroy all the towers. We've lost. Tower lost.
Rebel fighters coming out of hyperspace.
Is that a corvette?
Focus fire on the rebel corvette.
Then kill its polar escort.
I want that gone.
The enemy has targeted Tower 2.
You're one to watch. Information ready.
Tower 3.
Is that all you've got?
You see it? Take it out. I've got a rebel on my tail.
Titan 3, fire on the corvette!
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives. Is that all the bombers? Now what?
Taking heavy fire.
I won't last much longer.
Take down the corvette!
Lucky I was here.
Titan, rebel ships are targeting Tower 2. Corvette destroyed. Rebels are on the run.
They'll be back. With friends.
Let them. We'll send them fleeing again.
Titan Squadron, LT-514 will remote pilot the cargo ships to the Overseer. Titan, it's time. Escort the cargo shuttles to the Overseer. Ground won't notice a thing while he's under siege.
Focus on the Baradium. We'll take care of one shuttle group.
Titan 3 and I will handle the other.
I'm here. Let's go. You see it? Take it out.
I'd say you owe me one.
We're with you. I had it under control.
Cargo shuttles are en route, but vulnerable. Move to assist.
Take it out.
I'd say you owe me one. Stand by. Reloading.
I'm in position.
Baradium shuttle is exposed.
I want that gone. You see it? Take it out. I want that gone.
Protect our Baradium, Titan.
On your wing.
The Baradium is ours, and Ground is none the wiser.
Let's cover our shuttle!
Take it out.
base, there's Starhawk. And Lyndon James. Enemies incoming!
They've sent in a frigate. Destroy it immediately. Shen, take point with ion bombs. We'll follow your lead.
I'll bring down their shields.
Titan 3, you'll focus on the turrets after the frigate's shields go down. Frigate shields are down.
Scum locked on! That frigate will tear us apart.
Then we take out its turrets first. Focus fire on its turbo lasers.
I want that dog.
Here comes a missile!
You're welcome. I think they've locked on.
The whole frigate needs to die.
They locked on. You see it? Take it out. I'm in their sights.
Attack the frigate.
Reloading. Thank me later. Frigate destroyed. Good work, Titan. You've secured the Baradium and saved this depot from the rebels. Mission accomplished.
Both Grom's mission and ours, Captain. Titan, dock aboard the depot for immediate debriefing.
Titan Squadron, return to the Overseer at once. We're leaving the Remetic system.
Amos, Grom. We keep running into fools who forget what side they're on. See, this is why we need a new Imperial Senate. Someone who can keep these idiots in check.
We have a war to win. Officers like Grom need direction, not a leash. Looking to the horizon is all very well, Saul, but remember to look at what's going on around you.
With that Baradium at our disposal, we'll be at the forefront of the attack on the Nadiri dockyards.
We got caught off guard at the Xavian Abyss. That can't happen again.
In one move, Captain Carroll took us from a near shipwreck to a key military asset. She'll have a plan.
Let's see what's next.
Our victory is nearly at hand. We have the location of the Nadiri dockyards, and the Overseer is almost back to full strength. Our only obstacle now is Vanguard Squadron. I won't let them catch us off guard. Not again. Admiral Sloane has a plan to draw Vanguard Squadron and other defenders away from the Nadiri dockyards. The Admiral has ordered Titan Squadron to play a part, and she wants you to take the lead. For this mission, at least. I trust Admiral Sloane's decision. You've proven yourself capable many times over. Just don't let it go to your head. It would be a pity if you turned out like Colonel Graham.
Our Baradian munitions give us the firepower to take on the Starhawk, but the situation isn't that simple. The Nadiri dockyards are protected by a massive rebel fleet. We cannot engage the Starhawk until it is vulnerable. Admiral Sloane's strategy is simple. Lure the Republic fleet away from Nadiri, with simultaneous attacks on enemy targets across the galaxy. We've been assigned to attack Mon Cala. We don't have the numbers for a pitched battle, so you will have to strike fast. Your mission is to sow chaos through multiple attacks, moving quickly. These refueling pods are your first target. Next, attack civilian transports and any medical frigates supporting them. This will certainly draw out Anvil Squadron, who are defending Mon Cala. Stay ahead of them if you can. Titan 3, you're ready for more responsibility. You will lead the assault. Make this fast and brutal. They've earned it.
And while Titan attacks Mon Cala, 2 battle groups will launch strikes at Onderon and Gorse, disrupting Republic supply lines. Ah, at ease, pilot. Reports of your achievements have crossed my desk with unusual frequency.
Those accolades have been well earned, Admiral. If Titan Squadron's a weapon, our newest pilot is its cutting edge. Just as I'd hoped.
Then consider Mon Cala a test, pilot. Great talent requires greater challenges.
Agreed, Admiral Sloane. And I look forward to filing my next commendation report.
I'm going to overlook your unapproved acquisition of Colonel Graham's Baradium supply. Although I hope you both learned something from that encounter. Colonel Graham is efficient. After all, he did successfully defend his depot without using any of his own resources. But an Imperial officer must also show finesse, if they are to command effectively.
We understand, Admiral. Completely. That will be all.
Anvil Squadron. Been a while. They shot me down once. Lost 2 vertebrae that time. Seeing Anvil burn might ease some pain. Overseer's fixed. Good. Superstructure was groaning, kept me awake. Implants your metal stresses. Handy in combat. Other times, it's annoying. Been watching the mouse droids. They always seem scared. Wonder why. Time to go.
Seeing you rise to the occasion, taking lead on this mission, it reminds me why I keep fighting. Despite my age, despite the fatigue, we're one step closer to the Starhawk. Ride this confidence, but don't let arrogance get the best of you. We're all expendable, but not every pilot is replaceable. When we lose a good leader or loyalist, you can't fill the void with just anyone.
All pilots, prep Good pilots inspire those above and below them. When you're in charge of a squadron someday, remember that. For now, let's focus on the mission.